Good day, everyone. I'm Jordan Roden Agustin, and I'm here to make a presentation about the oral questions in rooms division management and share the answers to you. Thank you. So, the number one question is explain the difference between a revenue center and a cost center, and name the departments involved in the revenue center. So its answer is the revenue centers are the one that generates income in departments in hotel. And cost centers are the one who provide technical support to income generating departments. So the departments that is involved, revenue center and cost center are front office because they are the one who who facilitate and the manage the money of the guest. And the number two is explain the hotel operational cycle. So we have five operational cycle. So number one is pre-arrival. In this cycle, the guest contact already occurs before the physical arrival. And the number two is arrival, when the guest already arrived in the hotel, and the guest and the staff the staff welcome them. Number three is in stay, where the guests already stay in the hotel. Number four is departure, where the hotel staff prepare the guest for checkout for the property or hotel. And the last is post departure, where the housekeeping department and its staff will check the room, and if the staff found something that is belong to the guest, they will quickly uh, uh, go get back to the give it back to them. So number three is the enumerate the functions of the front office. So its answer is front office give guests service, responds to its complaints, auditing, checking guests in, and reservation. So number four, different upselling from cross-selling. So upselling is a process is a practice of encouraging customers to buy the higher product. But in cross-selling is where the practice is where the staff encourage the guests to buy the complementary items or related. So in number five, what are the responsibilities of the housekeeping department? So some of the responsibilities of the housekeeping department is they are the one who cleans the room. They are the one who also clear the garbage, making beds, of course, changing linens, and they are the one who provide the requests of the guests, which is adding more linens, adding more amenities and stuff. So in number six, give at least two principles of revenue management explain. So predicting demand and customer segmentation, and it receives in predicting demand changes, and segmenting contains the tailored prices and sustainability. So in number seven, what is the computation for occupancy percentage and why it is important in the day-to-day operations of the hotel? So the computation of occupancy percentage is divide number of room to occupied room, then times 100. So it helps to give idea to the hotel of how well a hotel is being used or its rooms. So in number eight, how do you compute the revenue per available room, or RevPAR. So the computation of it and the formula is we multiply the average daily rate to occupancy rate. So in number 9, what activities do you undertake when preparing recreation for service? So the answer is preparing the equipments, the room allocation, and stuff. Number 10, how do you check expected guest movement for the day? So the answer is by checking the management software so that you will know the movement of the guests for the day, especially they're in the hotel for relaxation and for the event that will happening in the hotel. So that the front office will know the things that the guests will do. So in number 11, what factors do you consider when allocating guest rooms? The answer is by asking them what are the purpose of their stay, so that if the guest wants to have relax and less noise, then the staff will suggest to let them stay in the high. Number 12, how would you follow up on certain arrivals? So this is important because the customer must be aware, especially when they are arriving in the hotel. So the answer is contacting them via call or email and inform them that they are arriving in hotel. So number 13, where and to when whom do you attribute daily arrival list? Why? So the answer is to housekeeping department, because they are the one who has a list of status of rooms and number of guests staying in hotel. Number 14, how do you explain the reservation to a newly arrived? Inform them that they have a reservation and explain the different requirements that they will need to submit, especially the ID for confirmation by filling up the name, the address, the number, and some important details, and guiding them also in the rooms so that they will not be confused. And especially when they are checking out, we must also guide them, especially for the payment, for the selected payment. When it comes to credit card, cash, or in today's generation, the hotel also use GCash. So in number 16, demonstrate how you would refuse a walk-in before the house is full. So the first thing we need to do is greeting them with a smile, but apologizing them right away that all rooms are occupied. But we can help them to suggest in nearby hotels so that they can stay in the mentioned hotel. So number 17, give 3 examples of housekeeping requests. Number 18, why it is important to advise the guests how long a request may be completed, so that they will be aware of how their request will be completed, especially when it comes to food or when it comes to requesting for additional linen or cloth. So it takes time, and by informing them, they will be aware that in that matter of time, the staff must be there before the expected time that they will they will tell to the guest. So in 19, give 2 instances in which a housekeeper may may layas with another staff. Yeah. So the two things that I answered here is unexpected change of linens as soon as possible, especially when the guests have many guests in the room. So the housekeeper must have a company so that they will replace the the linens as soon as possible, and especially handling guest complaints. So number 20, why it is useful to demonstrate how how to use the requested by the guest. So why it is useful to demonstrate the requested item by the guest. So the answer is very simple, is to avoid especially accidents, and so that the item or the things that they request will be 100% useful, because you inform them of how to use them. So with the help of that, they can maximize the items that they requested, especially when the guests request of having a vacuum or hair dryer, or in using TV, when some people didn't know how to use TV, especially when they come from different elevated areas. So you must have to have patience to inform them and guide them, so that they will be satisfied in their stay in the hotel. So number 21, the guest asked for the number of the maintenance that portray the maintenance department. Are you going to give it to them or not? So for me, no. But instead, if anything unexpected happens that talks about malfunctions, they must contact the front office first, because they are the one to inform the engineering and maintenance, so they will respond right away. So in number 22, give 3 examples of suspicious activities that you may encounter. That would you report to management? So 3 things are: seeing bloodstained item, so it is very suspicious. And number 2 is weapon. You found a weapon, so it's very dangerous, especially to the other guests as well. So you must have to report it immediately, especially to the security. Number 3 is you see drugs. So any kind of this situation almost happen in the hotel. So the staff must be alert and aware of the guest, of what guests are bringing, so that if anything happens, especially when it comes to violence, they will prevent it as soon as possible. What are the examples of inappropriate behavior in the employees and how to address them? So appropriate behaviors of the employees are bullying, harassment, violence. And to solve this, the management have to talk to the people who have an appropriate behavior. Speak to them with compassion and help them to realize that what they are doing is wrong, and help them to realize that anything that they will do will affect the image, that will affect the image of the company, so that they will be aware of what they will be responsible, especially of in what they are doing. Number 24, so give examples of areas that are considered unsecured. So the areas that are considered unsecured is comfort room, because in comfort room The hotel usually didn't install CCTVs, and some of the incidents in the hotel found in comfort room, especially when some of people are killed or being in homicide. So number two is rooftop, because it is vulnerable when it comes to putting bombs, and especially when some of the guests, especially to the guests who have problems, it is the rooftop that becomes the vulnerable to having a suicide spot. And number three is ground floor, because when the fire occurs in the hotel, guests that is in the ground floor will having a struggle to go up and to escape. That can have a big chance to trap in the fire. What are the actions to take when handling a suspicious package? So the best thing to do is leave the room, and when you locate the suspicious package, call the security as soon as possible, and also call 911, because they are the one who have a specialty when it comes to suspicious package. We didn't know if it is bomb, drugs, or anything. So the best thing to do is call for the authority as well. So number 26 is, what is the golden rule when it comes to handling bomb threats? So the best thing to do is get as much more information from the caller as possible, and if not, call 911 right away, because they are the one, just like what I mentioned in number 25, they are the one who have more experience and expertise when it comes to handling bomb threats. So thank you. That is all for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you bring some things and takeaways that is from the oral questions that I presented. So thank you.